Okay. It's gone. What do you mean it's gone? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Let's Play series. This is episode 7. Been going on for a good amount of time now. As you saw in that opening, I thought my fence gates were being eaten by the llamas. It turns out to be just a visual glitch, but you know, the leads still seem to be a little bit buggy in this new update. I was legally acquiring them from this villager here. Yes. This guy actually had the bucket trade here for water that I emptied out because we might run into a villager eventually that has something more worth it than 5 lily pads. So, thank you for giving me some more emeralds. All right, last time we built up this wheat farm, got all of the functionalities of it figured out. It all works now. I don't want to pull this lever yet. Still got a few kinks to work out with it. I think I might check to make sure that the wheat doesn't get stuck on the side here. I'm gonna have to put a block to prevent it from like going all the way over here. But I'll test that when the wheat is grown. I want to dig out a little area underneath here that we can have all our chests in. To have the water streams just bring it enough. I might get rid of the hoppers here because these aren't really that fast, and once we have a full, and also don't differentiate between what's going to go into the wheat and what's going to go in the seeds. Once we have this all filled up, we're going to get a lot of crops, and I think having a spot specifically for, or a big double chest for both of them, and just manually doing will probably be fine. But we're not going to be working on this project today. Today, I want to look out and check out our spawners that we discovered a few episodes ago. There was a zombie spawner and a cave spider spawner, and they felt pretty close by to each other. So I kind of want to check to make sure that those are within I think 25 blocks, because if they are, we can make a double spawner, get a good amount of resources that way. Whee! Ploosh. Now, if I remember correctly, the cave spider spawner was relatively close by to us. I think it was just around here. Some more iron I failed to grab last time. No. I remember there was a spider here. And I think it was just a little bit further down to the end of this hallway. Nope. I'm lost. Well, I do think the zombie spawner is here, though. Yeah, the zombie spawner is right around here. I think I lit up this area well enough that I can just kind of drop down here. Or at least the zombie spawner won't be killing me. So our zombie spawner here is at negative 627x. 17y and negative 285z. All right. I would have thought I would have found the spider spawner a bit easier, but I guess not. All right, now we gotta find where the cave spider spawner is. Maybe it was up here. This must be it. Yes, okay. These feel really close by to each other. Make sure I don't fall into lava here. Negative 641x, 22y, negative 243z. Okay. Oh, there's 3 of them over here. What is this? The world's smallest mine shaft? Oh boy. Come on, there we go. Zombies can't pathfind through these blocks, or like most mobs can't, so safe to dispatch you. Okay. I did the math on the difference between where the spawners are. The x-axis, there is a difference of 14 blocks, the y is 5, and the z, which is going to be the problem, is a whopping 42. So unfortunately, we can't just have them be right next to each other. Well, we can't be within the same distance where they would start spawning. I looked it up. It's 16 circular distance, so 16 blocks out from here in a radius is where they spawn. And because the Z value is over 16 on both sides, like the difference between that is 21, we can't stand in the middle and be in the middle of both spawners. But we can still be like able to do one or then the other, which is a nice feature, I think. So we might still go on with like a semi-double spawner. It's not going to be exactly a double one, but it'll still be pretty functional. Hot stuff. I'm going to try and I think dig out to where the zombie spawner is, which I think is in this direction by the looks of it. No, this direction. Yeah, there we go. So it's 21 blocks this way and 14 blocks this way, and then 10 down or 5 down. There's also this cave back here that we never went to. Boy, this thing just keeps on going. We've got a really big cave network, which is really nice. There's going to be a lot to... I don't really like doing strip mining. I just find it incredibly boring. So just being able to run around and get things through caves and mine shafts will be really, really nice. So as you guys have probably noticed, I've been adjusting my audio yet again. Trying to get it right. I added a compressor onto my filters in Discord. Hopefully that will kind of bring out whenever I'm talking a little bit softer and bring the volume down whenever I'm talking a little bit louder. That's the hope. There was a couple of times when it peaked, I think, or made some weird little crunchy sound. I'm like tuning it still. I have a lot of different audio settings increasing the gain on the microphone because I realized that's kind of what I need to do with it. It records really, really not that loudly. So yeah. Because I increased my own volume, I increased the game's volume as well. I have it set to negative 15 dB. It was before at negative 20 dB. Hopefully that helps a little bit more too. Again, really trying to set up my audio in a way that sounds half decent. Audio is kind of one of the most important things whenever you're recording, I find. Because listening back to the older ones that I had, the older videos that I was putting out, like last week even, really bad. I'm also... I used to talk really softly because my microphone was kind of crummy, and it picked up a lot more than I really wanted to. It was a lot more sensitive. And so I kind of talked a lot softer. So getting used to having to pick up my voice a little bit more, and not being afraid for it to peak. I think we are on top of it right now. So yeah, been adjusting the audio volumes. I think I might still continue to adjust it. I'll see how this sounds like on YouTube. And then hopefully we'll stick to one thing after that. It feels like we're right on top of it, but I don't see it. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's a little bit of a distance between the two. So again, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do just this, the one, like the combined zombie spawner, zombie plus spider spawner idea, but we can basically run between the two. If we, you know, want to get string and spider eyes, we can start killing the cave spiders. If we want to get zombie flesh, potatoes, carrots, we can start killing the zombies. I think zombies are also technically worth a little bit more experience. So yeah. These mine shafts just keep on going. Good heavens. You can kind of see the fog effect that got introduced this update. It kind of even applies to caves a little bit. Oh, got another minecart chest. What's inside this one? Ooh, more melon seeds. Oh my goodness. Got a whole ravine here. Oh boy. What? Silverfish? Are we in a mountains biome? I guess Grove counts as that. Huh. I'm lost. Help. Help. Oh my goodness. It's another cave spider spawner. I don't have food, so getting hit by you will be bad. Ah. Ow. 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 Alright, I'm gonna eat this golden apple. Oh boy. Another, two of them. Oh wow. Redstone and a name tag. Another pickaxe is nice. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. New game, see how close you can get the creeper to blowing up without it actually blowing up. The sound stopped working for it. Another name tag. And food. Oh. Okay, so this spider spawner is way further away than the other two, so unfortunately we're not gonna be able to use this at all. But it's nice to know that that's there, I guess. Even more mine carts. Well, I mean, don't mind if I do. Some more food. Yeah, I forgot glowed berries, I think, can also be used as food. You just keep going. You just keep going. I'm lost again. I'm gonna be down here forever. I've been here. Ah! I'm back here again. I don't have time for you right now. Ah! Okay, I've got to be close. I've like walked past that block like 17 times already. Please, please. There's a spider. Is that a cave spider or a regular spider? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. There you are. I still have to get out. Oh, I don't want to be here anymore. Please. Video game. Ah. Wait. Okay, so I looked at the coordinates between you two, and even in physical space, this is actually really close to each other. But I'm still a little bit worried because there's still a little bit of an offset between, I think the x-axis. Like, yeah, it's still a real distance. So this one is on 653, which, let me get my calculator. 653, whereas the other one is at 670 or 627. So that's 26 blocks on the x-axis. That is a difference of like 13. So we can be within 13 blocks of both of them, and they would trigger. Because I think 16 is the thing, but we have to remember it's also a radius. So it's a circular thing that we're having to deal with. On the y-axis, I don't think it matters too much. It's a 4 difference on the y-axis. And on the z, it's a 12 block difference, I think. Right? 285 subtracted by 273. Yeah, 12 block, which is 6. So I need to figure out what the line difference is if there is a spot between the two that will intersect. This does seem really promising, but I kind of... It's closer than the other one for sure. It's closer than the other spider spawner. And the other spider spawner is too far away on the x-axis to matter that much. If I'm looking at this correctly. Yeah, it's over 30 blocks. 30 blocks, which is close enough, but there's a difference between the x as well, which probably won't let it work. So yeah. Let me do some math here. Let me see if I can't find the middle intersection point between the two. Okay, so I did a bit of math, used some Pythagorean theorem, and this is the middle point between the two spawners. This is the block where, like the exact center point between the locations of that one and that one. And I used some math, and we're actually within 14.4 blocks of both of them, if I did my math correctly. But that actually means this might work as a center spawn position, because again, it's a radius of 16 blocks that they spawn at, and this is just within both of those spawners. So if we clean these two up and set stuff up for that, we might actually be able to get both spiders and zombies spawning at the same time, effectively doubling our rate. It's going to be a combo spawner that way. Okay. I think I'm going to try clear out the area for these two. I think I need to go 8 blocks in both directions to make them work well. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then we'll test it to see if this spot actually does work for both sides. Another one? Hold on. What? Are you joking me? Oh, this is so good. Oh, boy. This throws another wrench into the plan. So I did the triangulation between this spawner, this spider spawner, and the other spider spawner we have up here. And the difference is actually also very similar to this spider spawner and the zombie spawner. So we could also link those two spider spawners up together. They're like literally almost exactly the same dimensions away from each other. Hilariously, there's like a difference of 1.5 blocks. So yeah, we could also link two spider spawners together. We can't link all 3 of these together at the same time, unfortunately. We have to have either this spider spawner and that spider spawner, or this spider spawner and the zombie spawner working together. So the choice is nice. We get to either farm for specifically a lot of string and spider eyes, or a lot of zombie flesh. So interesting. That's good to keep in mind. We've still not linked these two up together, so I'm gonna finish clearing this area, and then we can start doing some more tests. Okay, so I went ahead and made a couple of viewing areas for us. This is just temporary, using the glass that we made episode 1. So what I want to do is just to cover these up, and then check if we can't, if when we stand right in the middle there, that that the mobs will start spawning. Oh, I did that incorrectly. That's okay. gonna be a little bit of a weird experiment. Or I suppose just weirdly prepped, but it's fine. So we know for sure we're gonna shut this off. All the torches around here. The mobs are gonna start spawning pretty quickly. I forgot to put that. As soon as there is a light level of 0, I think a mob will spawn here. Okay, that's all light sources. And close it up. You can see there's a zombie there. Now we need to make sure that on this side as well, the spiders will start spawning. I'm gonna seal this one up a bit better. Okay. What is now? It's gonna have to see them from the angle that I have here. Okay. So I think we have one zombie in there. What we can check is to see if the particles in that are gonna flash on the spawner. Yep. So that means that there's a successful spawn over there. And we just need to make sure that the same thing is on that side. There's a lot of spiders over there, though, so I can actually kind of already tell this is probably working. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. I think there's enough spiders there that it's actually stopping more from spawning. But yeah, that feels like that means that that's also working effectively. That one's still spawning more zombies. It's easier for these guys to spawn because they take up less space, so there can be more of them. This one takes more tries to start spawning. Yeah, I think this one is maxed out on spiders. There might be more in the ceiling that I can't see. There's a guy with a torch. Yeah, this seems to have capped on 4 as well. By the looks of it, yeah. So I think 4 is probably the limit for just spawns from a zombie spawner, or from a regular spawner. And now I gotta clear these. A golden one! They got a crown on! Come on. Don't be like that to me. 5 of these. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, I'm dying. You know, for some reason I thought they did less damage. Can't actually tank them. So, yeah, that's a pretty good, situation overall. I thought we weren't going to be able to set up a double spawner due to the different, like, the first one that we found and to this one, it wasn't far or close enough, but we went exploring a lot and ended up finding something that actually was close enough. 2 things that were close enough, in fact. So yeah, I think we're gonna try and set up a grinder for them, probably individually, and then just link them together in the middle here. But it's really good that we have this area here that works for both of them. Unfortunately, we are running out of time, so we're gonna have to call it for today. Thank you so much for watching, y'all, and you have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye bye.